Not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
New York, what up, what
I
up,
demand a new
everybody?
picture.
Woo. What's going on? Hold on, wait a minute.
I demand a new picture.
It's the season finale. What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is, man. It's the Evening Rush. For the last time saying that. It's Rush Wednesdays. You already know what it is. 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, Dawn and Rainbow.
I'm gonna say, damn, you done messed up the show name.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's because it's the finale,
man. Yes. In the season 2, we done did 44 damn shows every day, every Wednesday. Sorry for the last 2 Wednesdays, y'all. I've been going through it. You know what I mean?
Don't say we.
Yeah,
you wasn't going through it. The first week was your anniversary. Can't nobody expect you to do a show then, because I'm not going to on my anniversary. You can forget that.
9 years. Let's go. You know what I mean? With one woman, this is crazy. Life is crazy. I don't know. Oh my God. 9 years. Woo. All right.
9 years.
9 years.
Woo. 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 Woo.
Yo, but then, okay. So 9 years, that's good. You know what I mean? But we went through it with our children, you know what I'm saying? Both of them, you know, shout out to TJ, he was sick. He got better. Then Tristan gets sick. He's now better, thank God. You know what I'm saying? He was scary, you know, he's 3 years old. Scary.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going through those things with the kids, then it's like, now the other two are just sick. They're not as sick as the other one, but they're sick. Yo, this summer has been real. Me in the hospital in the summer has been real. I don't want to go back. I'm 100% sure. Shout out to Methodist. Y'all good, but goddamn it, I don't want to go back. I'm tired of seeing y'all. They got some nice rooms though.
It's probably tired of seeing you.
Yo, listen, it's okay. I don't mind. I'm tired of seeing them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm happy right now. All the kids are feeling good. They're in the house driving me crazy. Me and the wife crazy. And it is what it is. Then on top of that, my back goes out. I'm old now. Can't do the shit I used to do. So yeah, I'm just living it up, man. This is the American dream right now.
Yeah, it's the it's that father dream.
You know, like I'm getting it. I'm getting my whole week out all at once. You know what I'm saying? My whole week, 3 weeks, I'm getting it out at once. You know, I'm gonna save y'all for later. So then I ain't even finished with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back goes out. I'm like, But shout out to Naquasia. Shout out to Rels. Shout out to J.O. Blacko. You know what I mean? Yeah, because he wants me to call him Jay Blacko now. So it's like, come on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Shout out to the Evening Rush Entertainment label. Yo, my team is looking strong. We're going to be in the studio this weekend with Chrissy and Esron. And yo, yeah, so I got my week planned out. How was your week, Rainbow?
My week? I mean, you know, well, it's Wednesday. Weekend. Oh, my weekend? Friday, I went to go see Erykah Badu in Prospect Park.
She's looking old, or she's still looking good, or she's looking old now?
I mean, I was in the park and I was way back yonder, so but I think she still look good. I mean, when I see her on Instagram, she look good to me.
Shout out to Badman Benny. September.
Yeah,
September, I mean, she on a comeback. I wanted to let y'all know. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. Shout out to Badman Benny because he will be officially on the Evening Rush Network, and he will be coming on Wednesdays, right before our show.
Oh.
So yes, shout out to Badman Benny, man.
Oh, okay. So I have something to listen to.
Yes, on the way home, make sure y'all handle that.
I'll be home already.
I'm gonna come to the studio soon. Listen, you're more than welcome, Facebook user. I hope you have a good time.
I don't know who the Facebook user is, but listen, come on to the studio because I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there. That's all Dawn's thing. Dawn takes care of that.
Go ahead, Rainbow. Finish up your week.
I didn't. Erykah Badu on Friday. Saturday, I went to my cousin's 50th birthday. Sunday, I stayed in the house and did nothing. Monday, the Queens of NYC podcast. Tuesday, I ain't did shit either. Today's Wednesday. I went back to work and I hated it, but I still loved it. I hated it and loved it all at the same time.
I'm nervous with you right now going to work.
Oh, because of monkeypox and I'm out here touching people, just random people at that too.
Yeah.
It's crazy out here.
You can't wear gloves.
I'm going to. It's
like,
hard
you can't
out
wear
here
gloves
to
and massage. Like, I'll get you some gloves from Costco. You put them on and tell you massage and get, because
Okay, I need a size small. Make sure they're small.
Yeah, I definitely really know.
Okay,
we know how skinny you are. But go ahead.
Watch your mouth.
So you still ain't tell me how Erykah Badu looked. Was she looking good?
I should say it when I see her on Instagram, because clearly I told you I was in the back.
Oh.
At Prospect Park. I was in the back. She looked good to me. She was out there still moving and whatnot. So I guess she was doing good.
I mean, okay, so
she brought her daughter out there.
If you know me, I'm an Erykah Badu sort of.
She didn't sing Tyrone. I was upset.
I don't like Tyrone, so it's okay. But
I love
Next
Tyrone.
Life song? She did Next Life song?
I'm trying to remember. It was so many things that would yes, she did.
You next life? Yeah, thank you. That's
I would have died right then. That was Friday. I told you I got short memory loss.
I would have sounded just like a chick. Yeah,
chicks don't sound like that. I just want you to know that. That's not what we sound like. Nicole, it's Nicole. Nicole said she's coming to the studio.
That's my cousin. What up, Nicole? Yep. Listen, cousin, pull up anytime you're ready. That girl got a voice on her.
So what's the problem?
What's the problem with what?
Why she ain't at the studio already?
Exactly. She lives in Virginia.
Oh shit. That'll do it. That's what it is. Okay, Nicole, now see what it is.
She said she'll be in October. All right, definitely. Let's pull up.
Pull up on me.
First of all, we got one of our guests on today, Chris from Chris and Nina podcast. One of the great shows on the network. It's about real estate. Chris, how was your weekend?
My weekend was fabulous. Went to the pool with the kids, hung out with the wife, grilled up some steak.
Grilled up a steak.
Yeah.
Hold up, time out. Yeah, you said
the Wait, how about Chris? I remember you saying we don't live that far from each other. Why I ain't get an invite now?
Word.
I'm hearing you do massages. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, for sure. You live right
around. I've been feeding for a steak now.
Yeah. I grill a mean steak.
All right.
Yeah, some paprika.
Sounds like a competition.
Sounds because Don says he's a griller. He's the grill master. So Chris, watch out.
Do I say it or
Don grills very well. He does. Okay. Hey, he does. Okay. I'm not gonna deny his grilling skills. But let me tell you who grills better than Don. I'm gonna tell you who grills better than Don. And it's my all-time favorite. Can nobody top him? My mama. My mother is a real
I ain't gonna mess with her. I ain't gonna mess with mama.
Y'all ain't got no more Niecy Powell, man.
We ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, we can't go there. Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna win. Y'all not gonna win. It doesn't matter. You can say all you want. That doesn't mean you're gonna win. In my opinion, that's my opinion. My opinion isn't.
Oh shit! So
you messing up?
Yeah. What's the rest? So let's get into certain things going on today, or let's get into trending topics real quick.
Trending topics.
Let's go.
I want to get into first and foremost Angela Yee of
Angela Yee.
Breakfast Club.
She is no longer a part of the show. She's moving on to do her own show now. So I think that's a good thing. I couldn't see myself
on Powell 105.
Yes.
At what time?
That you know, they're definitely gonna do their whole promoting and all of that.
I say that because they already have people in slots, so they just kick it. They gonna kick somebody out and say, okay, well you gotta go. Now Angela's coming on.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, because if you think about it, there's only two like shows that actually have talking on the network. Everything else is pretty much music.
Well, you know, she still said she's gonna be doing her show Lip Service as well. So,
of course she is. Why would she? She has what is it? It's 5 of them or something like that. I think it's her and 4 other hosts or something like that. So of course she's gonna keep doing that. But what I'm trying to say is there's 2 slots between the Breakfast Club and Angie. There's 2 slots, so
somebody gotta go.
Somebody gotta go.
Got to go.
But what I'm trying to say is, if you think about it, the Breakfast Club and Angie Martinez is the only 2 shows where there's like interviews and they're actually talking. Everything else is just a DJ playing music. So that's gonna be a bit weird.
Listen, I want to see how they do it, but like I was saying, that to me is weird because that's like me and you, and you decide you want to do your own thing. And I'm at me. I don't know how that show is now going to function without them, because you got used to them. It's been over 10 years. So what up, Vet? I see you on the check-in. You know, it's
we already
hard. It's going to be hard.
It's because she don't like them. She said, I gotta go. I don't like these niggas. I gotta go. She tired of them. She tired of them and they're flirting. The 2 of them always flirting with each other. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's jealousy.
It's about that time for them to break up.
Yeah,
so you feel there comes a time where people have to break up?
Nah, there just comes a time where like you move on to something else. Like in that she's been in that, like radio's changed in general. So you remember Angie was at what, Hot 97, and then she crossed over to.
And she said she got tired of their shit, and she said I'm going where I'm celebrating.
They offered her more money.
They offered her more money.
Right. Angela got like how many businesses, and she's so she's an entrepreneur. So I'm pretty sure this move is
I'm telling you, it was Charlamagne, y'all, because if I'm not mistaken, her and Envy actually have like a juice bar together. So I don't think it's her and Envy.
Yeah,
it's that damn Charlamagne. She's like, ever since that whole Gucci Mane thing, she was like, fuck him. That's what it was. She's like, I will tolerate him. I will be cordial, but that's about it.
Well, one day she's gonna write a book and we'll find out about it.
She's gonna write a book, and I'm gonna read it. No, I'm not gonna read it. It better be an audio book because I don't want to read. Just tell me the story, please.
Yo, but no, since they started the audio books, like serious it's been hard to read. Like
it's
I don't
first
know.
of all, it's just so much easier when somebody tells me the story. I don't have to physically read it myself. I don't really can you skim over some of the words? Some of that shit don't. It just summarize it for me. I don't need to know. Just give me the details. I don't need to know frivolous shit. I just want to know give me bullet points, please. That's it. That's it.
So, also trending right now, Irv Gotti.
Oh my God, he out here acting like August Alsina.
My man did drink champs, and he had a lot to say.
He out here sounding like August Alsina, out here snitching. Mind your business.
Okay, Tom. I'm gonna say one thing. One, I don't find it snitching, and I'm gonna tell you why. She left an impression on his life.
Let me tell you something. You had a whole life. You said you found out that Ashanti was with Nelly when you was on the couch with your wife.
And things was already going sour with them.
Do you remember the movie Harlem Nights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember the character?
She sunshine?
Yep.
She out here sunshining it up. Because clearly, look, I guess nobody can get over Ashanti because Nelly brought her ass out at his concert. He can't get over her ass either. Ashanti out here sunshining it up.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, she looking better with age.
I can't get mad at none of these dudes right now.
I can. I can.
Do you really do? Have you seen Ashanti?
I just said she gets better. She's gotten better with age. I said that.
This girl is on fire. Like when you just look at her pictures.
First of all, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If we had something and I didn't tell nobody, you don't tell nobody either. God damn it.
Nah, it's not only that though. He already told like what 10 years ago. How many times you gonna keep milking this story?
Why are we reliving this?
Like,
yeah.
Like,
why do we have to go back to this? Why?
Yo, he was on the couch with his wife, like, oh snap, I smashed that. Like, come on, man.
No, actually, no. He's saying that the two of them were together at that point. Like, I guess he's saying that Ashanti was cheating on him with Nelly.
So he was just hanging out with his wife at the time while they were watching.
He was on the couch. They was watching TV or something, and I guess TMZ came on and said they saw Ashanti and Nelly out together. I don't freaking know, Chris. But either way, my man, he was thinking too damn hard about this situation. You had to bring it up on Drink Champs? Like you should just let it go.
Yo, listen, if you think about it, like I say, it was that old thing. Like you thought about it, you know, him and his wife is still going through it. No, they're not together.
Nah,
she been left him. She was like, I'm done.
Yeah, she
too. First of all,
but they got kids together, so you already know.
Did he dye his hair blonde?
Who?
Nah, he's bald-headed.
No. He looked I seen the Drink Champs clip. That wasn't a bald head. That man dyed his hair blonde to match his scalp. Look at it again.
If y'all are on Instagram, YouTube, we got a poll up in the comments asking, you know, would you let go of your best friend for your spouse? So, you know, guys, tune in, answer that question. Also, if y'all want to call in, the number is 929-282-0266.
First of all, in some situation, something is wrong. If your best friend and your significant,
save that. Save that.
I'm gonna save it.
I still got more on Earth.
Oh.
So yes. So you know, with the whole Ashanti thing, you know, first of all, big mistake was you don't get involved with your artist. Because when things go south, it starts mixing up the business. She was one of his number one platinum sellers. Then on top of that, you know, he had that situation caused a rift and damage because he was married. So now she looked like the homewrecker. She looked like the homewrecker. So she got tired. Then she moved on.
Well, to be honest with you, if you really want to dig even deeper, Irv made a few mistakes that cost them. They were under investigation from the feds because this thought it was okay to associate himself with someone that.
Please don't bring that person's name up because
I won't.
Okay, yeah, we have ties. One of us has ties with situations.
Yeah,
not me. It ain't me. It's Dawn, y'all.
I like living, but what I'm trying to say is, if you know a person has a situation that you don't want to be next to,
you get out.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Irv has a history.
She Jennifer Lopez's ass.
Yeah, but that's also like he felt betrayed off of that. You know what I mean? Because
I'm not your woman. I'm not your woman. You have a whole wife. I'm not your woman. I do not have to do this bid with you.
You are the mistress.
I do not have to. In the mistress handbook, it doesn't say I have to do your bid with you.
Yeah.
How she didn't know he was going to do the bid or not. And as you see, him and his brother got off.
And I'm out.
So, yeah. She said, and I'm out.
And I'm out.
How could you leave? How could you leave?
Mm-mm.
But then he also talked about Mike Geronimo and the bad choice Mike Geronimo made messing with him. And I felt like with that situation with him. And with that situation, he just didn't, Mike Geronimo just basically said, yo, I didn't like Irv's beat. That's what it was. I felt they were garbage and I'm good.
Yep.
And when it comes to that, like, that's one of the biggest things another big thing I have to deal with lately is, beats and producers. Sometimes your artist doesn't feel the producer's track. I think those things could be worked out if you talk to the producer. I actually have a sit down. Well, listen, I like this, that, da. Those things could be worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he didn't just not like his beat.
He's garbage.
Maybe he also didn't like his attitude because, as we can see, Irv Gotti is a little arrogant.
Eccentric.
No, he's arrogant.
You know what's
I'll go with eccentric.
Even us as listeners, sometimes there was a song, was it Hot Boys? It was something that came out, and it came out on Sirius Radio, and it didn't hit the first time. And then I think it's Hot Niggas. What's the cat that went to jail with
Lil Wayne?
No.
I can't remember. Why would you know Lil Wayne's name?
No.
What?
Yeah. Nah. I'm just saying sometimes like a track.
He said Hot Niggas. Hot Niggas was Little Wern, Little Turk, Juvenile.
No. Then it wasn't that. It wasn't that one. My bad. I'm just saying sometimes music don't hit in the moment, and then later on it hits.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing.
So it's not like it's whack. It may not be hitting in that moment, but communication is the key, like we said, Don.
And definitely like shout out to Rose and Blacko. They did their show based on that situation on Monday. Just thoughts of the music industry, and it was crazy. I enjoyed their show very, very much. So anybody go to theeveningrush.com and you can check that out. Or most importantly, download the app. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can
download the app. It's free.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Download that.
Look, it's free now.
So
but y'all wait a little bit. It ain't gonna be free too much longer. Okay.
So download the app, and like I said, you can look at all the shows in their entirety, hear the shows, everything. So you already know, bro. And also shout out to Vet Green, who also had Bob Borwin on yesterday, which was amazing. Great jazz player. Like this week has been phenomenal.
It's been about music.
Free me, man. So we were supposed to have my boy Terrance Russ up today.
I don't even want to talk about it. Just don't even bring it up. Look.
Nah, that's my brother. I'm gonna
just go on with it.
I just got the word. He had a important meeting, so he's not coming, which is understandable. Things happen. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
But he said he will make it up to everyone or the listeners or the fans. He's staying mysterious for a reason. That man stays mysterious. So let's get into the topic. Oh, before we get into the topic of the day, Rainbow, hit us up with these sponsors, man.
Why does it always have to be me?
I've been doing it
for
all right.
Week, so these are the sponsors for the Evening Rush. Oh, sorry, Rush Wednesdays. That's what we're called now?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. Dawn changes the show every 2 days, and I don't know. So here goes the sponsors for Rush Wednesdays. The gallery each and every Tuesday. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta change this too? Because they're gonna be on Wednesdays. Okay.
Nah. It's still the gallery on Tuesday.
Okay. The gallery each and every Tuesday on CaribbeanPowerJams.com. Industry 21 magazine, issue 12. Look for my face. Dawn's face too. Because we in that issue.
Hold on. Just know that in the next, I think it's not this one coming up, but the next one after that, me, Rose, and Blacko are going to be in it.
I don't care. It's not me, so it doesn't make me a never mind.
Entertainment / label. So, yeah,
it's all about me. I'm not in it. I don't care. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Okay, if you're looking for a good gluten-free vodka, they have regular and plum. Dawn's favorite, Plush Vodka. A cause, a concern, a solution, Network Inc. Next Saturday. Do not miss it. Because they giving back. We giving back to school giveaway. Okay, y'all. You want to put that up? Not now.
Yeah,
but
I'm no right now. Wow.
Oh hell! Damn it, man.
Going back to school, kid. You already know what it is.
Superheroes.
Baisley Pond Park, 155 Straight and Foch.
150, 155 Street and Foch Boulevard.
There you go. 12 noon to 4 p.m. Make sure y'all pull up, man. It's a great cause. It's a back to school drive. So, if the kids need book bags, anything, come through and help them kids out, man.
Yeah.
All right. Now back to the sponsors. Hot Commodity Cosmetics. Ladies, it's not too late. Summer's still here. You still go to the beach, go to the pool. You may be leaving the country. Who knows? You need some waterproof makeup? Hit up Hot Commodities Cosmetics. Envious Creations. Look here. If you need anything, doesn't matter what it is, hit Envious Creations up. She'll get it for you. At this point.
If you're the North Carolina region, they will now have, soon we'll be having the Evening Rush Network shirt, the Evening Rush label shirt, and the Rush Wednesday shirt. No, we're gonna still be the Evening Rush. They're gonna have the Evening Rush shirts with Dawn and Rainbow on them. So make sure you go cop those. You already know what it is if you're in North Carolina. Go ahead.
All right. And last, but damn sure not least, Martine Felton. Go to martinefelton.com. You can get your tarot readings. She's a author. She's also a life coach.
Yeah.
There you go. And those are the sponsors for the evening rush Wednesdays.
And listen, if you want to become a sponsor or you want to support the show, the Cash App is right there. If you want to become a sponsor, hit us up on the Evening Rush. It's changed now. It's Rush Wednesday show on IG, or you can hit me up, Dawn _ the Evening Rush, or Rainbow, only Rainbow. And
what you do is hit the Evening Rush Gmail. That's what you do.
Yes, definitely. Yes, everything is changing. You already know. Season 3, we going
expanding.
We're
expanding.
So. You know what I mean? We making that announcement later on, or no? Yes. You thinking about it? Yeah, we'll think about that. All right.
I'm about to say,
let's get into the topic.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I think I'm gonna actually be a guest on Queens of NYC, and I'm gonna make the announcement that I want to make on that show. I think that's how I want to do it. You know what I mean? I haven't been a guest.
You didn't want to be a guest. Show. Every time we ask you to be a guest, you be like, no.
I haven't been a guest on that show, and I think it's time. Let me go on my girl show and do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that announcement on y'all.
Whatever the announcement is, y'all. Chris, do you know what the announcement is? Because I don't know.
He's just gonna say something.
He's gonna say some random shit. I bet you.
So let's get to the topic of the day: best friend versus spouse. This is kind of a great topic to talk about, and I'm gonna tell you why. I sat here with one of my homegirls, and no, not my best friend. I have 2 female best friends either way, but she's one of my homegirls, and we had a great conversation about the fact that we've been friends over almost, I think, 20 years, and my wife's never had an issue with her being my friend.
Why is that?
She ain't did nothing for your wife to suspect that she was a shitty ass person, and that's what that means.
No, I think it's deeper than that. Why she never had an issue?
But it so happens that one of my female friends, my wife wanted me to cut off, because she just felt she didn't like.
She had a gut feeling. Her gut feeling said that ain't the bitch that need to be around you.
So I find it sometimes weird that women can't feel, certain women. Let me say it like that. Certain women
we're
feel
not
like
gonna just do women. We're not gonna just do women.
No, we're not gonna just do women. But I'm just saying certain women.
As long as you know.
No, I'm gonna actually change it. I'm gonna say certain individuals feel like,
there you go.
Like, men can't have female friends because they feel like it's always an agenda, or there's always going to be that there's some type of situation other than them being friends, and vice versa. I think men also have that issue. Some men.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this. So I was told that men and women can't be friends, and I was like, I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true.
Not true.
I physically don't believe that's true. And then it goes, well, I bet you if you call this nigga and you be like, oh, I give you some pussy, I bet you he say yeah. And I'm like, but why would I say that? Why would I just come out of nowhere and just left field and be like, I'm giving you some pussy today? Why would I do that?
Yeah, like who does that?
Like, of course, if a nigga, if he thinks I'm somewhat cute, he can still be my friend. But if a woman's gonna be like, I'm gonna give you some buns, of course, a man that is gonna be like, okay, I'll take it. But why would I do that?
Thank you.
It's all about trusting. It ain't even about trusting.
No, hold on. I can't even say I agree with that. I can't say I fully agree with that either. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. One, I can't fully agree with that because of the simple fact that not everybody wants you like that.
We're talking about me here. No, I'm joking.
They might not find you attractive. Right. They might want you in the friend zone. You're a better ear than I could see you as a sexual partner or in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that what's going on? What's going on, Envy? You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. You can actually say that some people just fit better in that as a friend.
First of all, not everybody is your. First of all, you may not be my type. We cool. We have a good conversation. You ain't my type. I don't find you attractive like that. Like, I don't want to have sex with you. But we could be friends.
Yeah.
You may want to have sex with me, but that don't mean I'm gonna have sex with you.
Sometimes the fantasy of sex is actually better than having sex with every woman or every man or every. And sometimes
I have to disagree with you. Like, I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you.
Nah, wait. No,
I don't mind.
You, Chris, in the beginning, because there are people out here. You be like, damn, they look like they could. You know what? You actually get it. You be like, what was that? What was that?
That's what I'm saying. And so if we walk around this earth and think that every woman that wants to be our friend we can do, and in reality, he's bonkers, she's bonkers, and you deal with the aftermath, it's not necessarily worth it. That's all I'm trying to say.
You are absolutely right.
My thing is, she could be cute. At the end of the day, she's my friend. And I don't want to smash her. That was the reason why she's in the friend zone. She wasn't meant to be smashed. She's somebody I can confide in, I can talk to. I can sit there and say, yo, I have this problem. And, I want that female point of view. You know what I mean? I got I got my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Where I can have that male point of view. And then I'm blessed to have two females that I can sit here and say, yo, listen, I'm having a problem, and I can get a female point of view at it. So I can sit there and say,
I don't know why Don be acting like it's. I don't know why Don act like it's two people. It's more than two people. Cause I know some shit.
You're different. I keep telling everybody you're different. When it comes to you, you're like totally different. You are my sister. You are my friend. You're everything. Like you and me, we ride and die as one. So it's like I don't even put you in those categories. You family more than anything.
I know like that. You talking about two women I can confide in.
Hold on.
You said the key. You said the key word. I think that there's a certain line that gets crossed where friends become family. And when they become family, I bet you your wife could reach out to those women the same way you reach out to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
And that's the
yeah, because she cursed me out the other day. She was like, oh, so you just left me. I was like, oh, shit. What happened?
Envy said, I need a male bestie.
he does have male besties.
Yeah.
Envy has tons of male besties. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, Envy. Go ahead.
When you raising kids, they say it takes a village, right?
Yeah,
But as we get older, it takes a village even beyond the kids. Because once the kids are grown, what circle do we have left? Because as we get older, a lot of people have issues or they're no longer with us. So friendships are very important. And unfortunately, in this world, there are way more women than there are men.
There are.
Yes. And unfortunately, there's a lot of men that done damage.
Yep.
And that is one of the big things. I'm sorry, guys. I know I broke a cardinal rule. I broke the but I gotta admit it. Some of us done damage.
You're a snitch.
Nah, that's y'all. Y'all a bunch of snitches on Monday. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to Rail Show and talk about this.
We can't even get massages anymore, man. Somebody ruined that.
Yeah, because automatically.
Well, who told that? Who told his ass to be out here sexually assaulting all these damn massage therapists and getting away? I don't know how the hell they let him get. His ass would have been on the floor so goddamn fast. I'd have turned that whole fucking table over. Oh, try me if you want to. He'd have been on the floor naked, like I'd have been like.
Yeah, he came with his own KY.
It's very weird for massage therapists. This lady once told me that some man would like ask her for like extra oil, like when she was leaving, and then I guess finish yourself off. I'm like, I would have told him a long time ago, you gotta go. You gotta go.
See, this is the point of me saying I that massage thing. No, hell no.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel comfortable with my sister touching my body. No, hell no. And unfortunately, I can't get a massage.
Body. It don't make me no. Never mind.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I can't let no. I definitely don't want no nigga touching my body. So that's another hell no. So I'm stuck in a place where I gotta get a massage from somebody, and I can't get one because my wife ain't feeling no woman touching my body.
It's feeling up on you.
You ain't have no real back pain. I used to work out and I was in pain, and that's the first time I ever had to do massage me, and I was in pain, and I don't regret it.
You had to do.
I didn't volunteer.
It's a massage. It don't matter. I don't give a damn male, female. It could be a cow. I don't give a shit. If it feel good, it feel good.
No.
I don't give a damn who it is.
But it helped alleviate the pain. I was in some serious pain, like back surgery kind of. Yeah, my back was. I had a car accident. It was crazy. So I had to do what I had to do. But
no, I mean I have therapists, but majority of the time, anytime I get a therapist, it's a female therapist because that's what I choose. You know what I'm saying? I let them know off the rip, like, no, that nigga's not touching me. I'll wait for the blonde girl or the other girl.
Nah, I'd rather like an old granny with strong hands.
And no, I don't. And before anybody goes crazy, no, I have nothing, no ill will or feelings toward the ABC community. No.
First of all these goddamn male therapists ain't gay.
Yeah, no, that's why I wanted to say that. Like, yo, I don't have no feelings.
They be getting their asses in trouble.
It's just, I don't like men touching me.
I feel it.
That's all it is.
I don't know. Men are weird.
So let's go back to the best friend.
Yeah, let's get back to the topic. Yeah.
I feel if there's a problem between the best friend and the spouse, it's because something is wrong in one of these people's spirits.
I disagree with you. I think there's a blueprint to building your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to, your wife or your husband really should be your best friend, and sometimes you have to let go and not cut them off, but you have to invest in your relationship first.
Of course.
But some people don't. They just think that you just add water and mix and it'll work.
Well, what happens is a lot of females have female best friends, right?
Yeah.
So they married to a man. Your best friend and your husband don't get along. Why?
I don't like that chick.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Why? But he don't like that chick. Why don't you like her?
No.
What's the problem with her?
No, but what I'm saying to you is sometimes people cross boundaries because they think they can. And I see friends thinking that they can just, I know your wife better than you. Or I'm no. That's my wife. That's my lady. Like sometimes friends be hating on like in a way and they don't realize it.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like there's something wrong in this person's spirit.
Yeah.
There's something why this person doesn't like them. There is an actual reason why.
You're telling me, like, for example, you know, my ex, she's my what you call it? She's my best friend.
Your ex?
She's my ex.
Where's the bomb?
There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on with her. She's just there. You know,
I don't like
as a person, I'm able to. I'm just a person I talk to. You know, and you know, we still kick it as friends, though. You know, like I said, we had a lengthy relationship. As far as being friends, we were friends. Tapped into the other situation, it didn't work. We moved on to just being friends.
Y'all didn't like it wasn't a bad breakup. It was just a amicable one.
Yeah,
y'all just said this isn't working for us. We out.
Yeah.
It was amicable. Y'all didn't. It wasn't nasty.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So my thing is, why can't we still be best friends? You know, now I'm married. It's like, so now you don't like her because you know that we at one point in time.
Yeah. You might backslide.
Nah, I'm saying. I'm just trying to say, when you were building this relationship, where was she?
What do you mean?
She wasn't around.
She wasn't
around yet.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you.
But my whole thing is, do you want your wife talking to her ex even if they had an amicable breakup? Like you have to look at in the press in the process. That's the whole thing. Like,
well, I mean, that also depends on the type of man you're dealing with.
If you don't have a problem with that,
because me personally, go ahead, talk to that nigga. First of all, whatever he's not there, so I don't believe it.
Send him some bills.
If you want to stay with him, you would have stayed with him.
Come with some milk. Nah.
Hold on. Vess said, I think most of the time as women, we can see things in each other that only another woman can recognize.
Let me tell you something. There's a lot of women out here that are friends with men. They like them. They've never said anything to them. And men act oblivious to the fact that she likes him.
See, you sound like my wife. You sound like my wife right now. Like, my wife is big on saying that. Like, you know, you don't see what I see. She feels for you. I see that she feels as a friend. I'm a great friend.
You think it's as a friend.
Or she loves me as a friend.
Think it is. Nope.
You know, she's never told me anything else. She's never crossed that line. So why would I think anything else?
But at the same time, what's more important, your wife or your friend?
At the same time, a man has never shown a woman, oh, well, I'm into you. He's never crossed that line. But you as a man, you like, oh, he waiting until I fuck up.
Yeah.
You can see that as a man. The woman, she might be playing dumb to it. Most of the time, they know.
I'm just saying, my wife, for me, is everything. So if it comes to somebody I've known for 20 years and my wife, it's my wife all day. It's the mother of my kids. She put my name with her name, and that's all that matters. I'm no Irv Gotti. I'm not, you know, I don't care for the drama. You know, at the end of the day, I chose my wife to build a future for my kids.
Absolutely.
And some of the friends that I have that are women, they're married, and some are not married, but they've been a blessing to my wife and my family. And that's why they still around. So that's
what I'm saying. Like it has to be like I said, if they are at odds, if your man and your friend or your woman and your friend are at odds, there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
Like you have to figure out what the problem is.
Well,
if in women's eyes, a lot of women be trying to sleep with their friend man. And she be like, oh, girl, he ain't no good for you. Yeah, because you trying to give him some. So you want me to pretend like, dang, my man ain't good. You want me to go out here and sleep with Kim, John, and Harry so you could then sleep with my man. No.
Basically. But if you're checking out the polls right now, 67% of women are, well, not women, excuse me, of people are saying that no, they would not leave their best friend for their spouse,
right?
Which is weird. So, if y'all checking in, the poll is in there. What's going on? What's going on, Annie?
I got two best friends.
To the whole ACS family, production family over there. Yeah, like I said, I have two best friends.
I have two best friends, and I don't speak to them on a regular basis. Like,
yeah, that's the next thing. Like, we don't speak all the time, but when we speak,
it's like time never, like, it is what it is. Time never lapsed. I have a lot of friends. I don't have to give up my friend in order to be with my man. But if I feel that there's a conflict between my man and my friend,
so you're willing.
I'm more than likely I'm choosing my man.
So you would throw away you would technically throw away a 20 to 30 year relationship.
Well, that's about the same amount of time I've been in this relationship.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me tell you. So my longest friendship is 40 years. Okay. That's my longest friendship because we are a day apart. That is my god sister. Would I throw her friendship away? No, I wouldn't. But like I said, me and her don't speak to each other every day, and her and my man don't have a conflict. Like they're cordial. They don't be like, oh yeah, they not hanging out or nothing like that. But when they see each other, they speak.
They don't have the Martin Gina.
Huh?
They don't have the Martin Gina relationship.
No, they ain't at each other's throats. Thank God. But Gina and Pam they was together all the damn time. Like I said, I'm a loner. I'm usually never with a bunch of people. Like who I hang out with my sister and her friends.
Yeah, listen. I mean, at the end of the day, like my best friends, they all come to a family function. They're part of the family. So
right. Them not really your friends. Them your family.
My biggest thing, you already know how I am. My biggest thing is saying that I'm gonna let go of this relationship with that person, but God forbid something happens and we don't work out.
There's no guarantee. But that's why you said spouse.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't say,
am I leaving them now? No, they're still gonna be there. They're the ones that's gonna pull me through those situations.
Nah, you said spouse. So if somebody you
can't say that to Dawn because Dawn was married before.
Oh.
You telling my business? You telling my business in the street?
But I'm just saying, you know what I tend to see in relationships when things don't work, people don't put in the work to make it work. You know what I mean?
Like, in some situations, you just gotta give up.
No. I'm not talking like domestic violence or somebody cheating.
No. Not even domestic violence. Some relationships are just too toxic, and it has nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with domestic violence or anything like that. Some people are just.
That's what I'm saying. But when
they need to be by themselves.
Woman, I've been with my wife for like 15 to 16 years. I've known her for like 20 years. It's challenging. When you're with
relationships are hard work, people.
Yes, you have to put in work. You have to, no matter what happens, you have to figure things. Unless it's something where your life is on the line, or you're dealing with somebody that's a drug habit, or something that's like out of your control. But we said it earlier about producers and artists. It's the same thing with marriages. What's your communication?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're making a lot of money and you putting in work, but you're not at home, you're not putting in work listening to your wife, or she's not hearing you, there's a disconnect.
Absolutely.
But even with communication and marriage, it's still one of the most difficult things.
You know what? I'm not going to just say communication is key, but so is comprehension.
Yeah.
You can communicate all you want, but if they don't comprehend what you're conveying to them,
because sometimes are you present? Is she present? Are you present at the same time? And that's the challenging part, especially if you have careers that are high. Like sometimes you might be on the phone all day, then you come home and she wants to talk to you, but you don't want to listen because you've been listening to people all day. And the same vice versa. So it's not
listening to these crazy people all damn day.
Yeah, then you come home and you don't want to hear about the hot water, or you know what I mean? Like it just it's
I'm gonna give you the key to that one, bro. Sit in the car for 5 minutes before you go in the house. and then you be prepared to hear whatever's going on in the house.
But I'm not talking for me. I'm just saying. I'm just giving an example.
I know. I'm giving an example too.
I think sometimes you need more than 5 minutes. Give yourself about 10.
No,
I don't even have nobody to come in the house and listen to. But sometimes I sit in my car and I just decompress, because after being in traffic all that damn time and rushing from work, you just need to decompress before you go in the house and give somebody your ass to kiss, because that's what you ready to do. You don't even want to deal with nothing at that point. So just take your 10 minutes, decompress, and then go in the house. And
see, I don't do 10 because that's a little too long.
You got too many kids to do 10.
There you go. That's
another thing. Like the kids throw a huge curveball in everything, because everything is about the kids. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I only speak because I'm a man. But when you're trying to get married, a woman will treat you like king. Once you get married, that treatment changes.
Hell
then you add the kids.
I'm dropping a bomb on that one, because that's like the knowledge of it.
It's hard. After you say after kids, because if your ass was home, if the woman was home with the damn kids all day, she tired. She don't want to do shit.
Nah,
just put me to sleep. Run me a bath and let me go to bed, please.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. Even before the kids, once you married, you got what y'all wanted. You got us. You don't gotta go to
you start to fall off.
I don't know. I've been in a relationship for 19 years and he gets what he gets. I don't give a shit if it's good, the bad, and the ugly. He gonna get it all. So you ain't shit gonna change when we get married. It's gonna be the same thing. He gonna get the good, the bad, and the ugly. And half the time it's the ugly. So it is what it is.
I heard the same thing before we got married.
You love me the way I am.
This is the reason why. Do you not realize this is the reason why most men want to stay as friends, or they want to just stay boyfriend and girlfriend?
And I'm fine with that.
It's like, yo, I already know if we go that extra step, like it could get worse. So let me stay where at any time I could be like, yo, I'm out.
Yep.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
When you've been with somebody as long as I've been with somebody, marriage is not going to change what goes on with us. The only thing is the only thing that's going to change is that the two of us are going to actually be in the same damn house. And it ain't like we ain't did that before.
That's what you say now.
That's exactly. Now.
We us men know.
When the wedding happens, let me know.
What happens when the wedding happens?
Us men know.
I didn't even want a wedding. I don't even want a wedding. He does.
Things change. Things in a relationship change.
But
you started off with sex.
Yeah, but y'all knew y'all wives. Y'all knew y'all wives 2-3 years before y'all got married, something like that. What you said, like 4 years?
5 years.
Right.
And a half.
We've known each other for damn near 20 years, so we already a married couple.
But
we just ain't got no paper.
We off topic.
Yeah,
before we give us the doctor.
That's the next show.
Yeah. Not even. But one thing the last thing I want to say is, and one of the most important things is, am I willing to give up the two friends I had been friends with for over 20 years and satisfy my wife, who is supposed to be my best friend overall, the one I can confide in and talk to when there's good times or bad times, because that's the vow you took.
And how's your kids?
Is the question.
But you still need someone. You are supposed to talk to your significant other, yes, but there are things that you might need to vent about them that you don't want to say to them, because it's not that it's a bad thing to say it to them, but it might sometimes hurt their feelings, even though you're not trying to be hurtful. So it's just sometimes you just need someone who is you need an unbiased opinion on certain shit.
But that also can't be those friends.
Huh?
Those friends cannot be in your personal business.
Well, in Dawn's case, his best friend and his wife are very close.
Yeah, they're cool.
So it's an unbiased opinion because she could tell Don, no, you was fucked up for that. Yeah. Or she be like, no, she was fucked up for that. She's not really going to take sides because she's really close with the both of them.
Well,
she's going to tell. She's going to tell.
I don't think. Right, I won't ever say. Yeah, I won't ever say she takes sides because she act. Neither of them do.
That's what I'm saying. So she's going to tell. She's going to give her honest opinion about who was wrong in that situation.
You know, they'll be like, "Yo, bro, you doing too much." And I'll be like, "But you don't like, no, bro. Honestly, as a woman, you're doing too much." You know what I'm saying? But then if I go to my boys and my brothers and be like, "Yo, you know, bro, I don't know how you deal with that shit,
differently than us."
Word, like I would have been out.
Men and women see things differently. Period. Yeah. In general, and women will tolerate more things than men will.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's good to have a woman to talk to that can because some things I don't know. I'm clueless. I really am. And I'm like, oh, so I get it.
So Brooklyn at Brown Table said, talk to them instead of talking about them. The thing is, and Vet said, venting to another woman may not be the best when married.
I agree with that.
The thing is, I want to say it's venting to another woman. It's the type of woman you're talking to.
It depends on what type of venting we're talking about. I'm not talking about, oh, well, she wouldn't give me no ass last night. I'm not saying nothing like that.
Yeah, like you don't have those. That's not the type of conversations you have. You're not talking about those type of conversations. Like when you talk, you're talking about more or less like the bills is overwhelming. I need her help.
But it is
stuff that you done had a conversation with your spouse, and multiple times that you done had this conversation, it's like y'all still don't get it, or in that aspect, and maybe it's because you feel like, yo, I'm saying it wrong. So I'm gonna ask my best friend, who's a woman.
But that's not your best friend.
Am I saying it wrong? Or let me know if I'm saying it wrong so that you can help me figure the right way to say it so that.
But in this case, your best friends just happen to be females. Not every man's best friend is a female. So
yeah, that's true.
Right. So he could be talking to his boy, venting to his boy about his girl.
Yeah,
it's not that he's saying anything disrespectful about her. It's just some things that you're not gonna say to her. Point blank, period. And there's just certain things that a woman may not say to her man, but she will say to her best friend, like, yo, this nigga got on my nerves today. Why? Like, little things like that. But you don't have to be like, because if you tell him, oh, you got on my nerves today, he's like, what did I do? And then y'all starting an argument for no reason when you just said to your friend, it's someone to listen to, just to have you vent so you can just get it off your chest so you don't have to go home and fight with your man.
Also, I'm gonna tell you something else too. Talking to people who are not married or don't have a long relationship may not be the best.
Dropping a bomb for that, because that is very true. Hold on, Brooklyn and Brown Table said the best mediator between the two are your kids. Go to your kids and see how they feel about it. Because they're not gonna take your side. First of all, you can't go to. Me personally, I can't go to my kids. Kids is 5 and 3. Right. They're gonna look at me like, Daddy, what's wrong with you?
What are you talking about, Daddy? What are you talking about? I personally don't want to hear what I don't want to hear my mother and going through it with her man. Like I don't.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like also, I can't talk to my older kids because I don't want them to ever have a biased feeling about their mother. And I say their mother because that's how I raised my family. Some people be like, well, that's their stepmother. No, that's their mother. That's their other mother. They still have their mothers, but they have their other mother.
Absolutely.
So I don't ever want them to have a biased feeling about how something with her because of something I feel. So because that's why I would never do that.
Especially since they're not her biological children.
Yeah.
They might just take your side just because you're their biological father.
Or they might really love her and like her more than you, believe it or not. And
then y'all have to you be like, well, what did I even ask you for? These are wrong. That's it.
Yeah, they have a different imagination. So it's difficult when, like I said, the best people to talk to are people who've been in relationships for over 10 years or almost 10 years where you put in work.
Yeah.
You get like I've been through the war. I've been through not that it's war, but when you've been
it's war.
It's war, bro.
That's what it's war.
You go
We should have purple hearts for this shit.
Yeah. I always say 10 years of marriage is 20 years of life.
God damn it.
Let me explain something to you.
I ain't even look. I'm not married.
When you go to jail, it's called a bid. The same thing when you married. I'm in a bid. I'm in a bid, kid.
Yep.
So
at this point, it feels like I'm almost at life. I feel 20 years to life is what I'm working with right now.
Yeah.
But you know, that doesn't take away, like I said from the beginning, it doesn't take away the relationship I have with all parties, whether it's my brother, my best friend, or my wife. You know what I mean? We're gonna discuss what we have to discuss, talk about it, because it's always communication. Do I feel like the need that I have to cut them off? No, I don't feel like you have to cut them off, and I should never have that ultimatum thrown at me. You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing. You should never throw that ultimatum at your partner.
The only way I feel an ultimatum like that should be thrown at them is if they actually see something like, but like, you know how people are behind your back, like they key in your face, and then behind your back they doing you dirty. Like if my spouse sees that my friend is trying to do something devilish behind my back, I feel like you should be like, all right, you gotta let that bitch go. Yeah. Like if she tried to talk to him, you gotta let that bitch go, because she doesn't really have your best interest at heart.
Yeah, that's true.
And the vice versa. Even if your girl sees that your male best friend is not trying to talk to her or is just doing shady shit behind your back.
Yeah.
Then there is a reason why you should pick your spouse over your best friend. But I'm
gonna ask you like this then. Do you feel like there should be that trust factor?
Trust factor of what?
You should know your best friend. So that there should be a trust between you and your best friend should know you're not that person to play like that.
Let me tell you, I've seen it with my own two eyes.
I've seen it multiple times.
Right, I've seen it with my own two eyes. That these people don't care. They be out here, ride or die. We best friends. A man come into play, baby. You like, I thought we was cool, but I guess the penis was better than our friendship. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna tell you, the number ratio is crazy, and some women that I know been single my whole entire marriage. So the thirst is real when you get, you ever throw, like you see shark in the water, you throw a little bait and they jump up and let some man become single. Oh, it's unfortunate, but the number.
It ain't when they become single. They don't care if they be in a relationship. A marriage for 85 years, they don't care.
No, you know what? It's not that they don't care. They don't value themselves. You know, a lot of you have to value and have integrity for yourself to work better and do better. And that's for men and women. Because some men think it's okay to have 20 women. Oh, I'm the man. Oh, I'm this. Nah.
You about to be walking around with the clap. Keep it up.
And then also,
I ain't never had the clap.
It's like Nick Cannon. Is it cool to have 20 kids with one dad?
You're not gonna be able to spend enough time with. You're never gonna have enough time to spend with your kids.
That's not true. That's not true. I got 9 kids.
Don, he doesn't have 20 kids with one woman. He has 20 different baby mothers.
Yeah,
I don't have 20 different baby mothers.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to say. This is how your kids get love.
But you still keep your family tight knit. That's what you
No. First of all of his kids are damn near the same age, except them two with Mariah. Them are the only two that's grown, like damn near grown. They 10, but all the rest of his kids is like under 5, and he's got 8 under 5. Okay, so he's got 6 under 5.
So you just gotta keep them together.
Nah, I don't even want to be that girlfriend, because you knew I was sleeping with him. You slept with him too. Now we both got babies and they 3 months apart. What are we doing?
Well, you know what it was when you did what you did.
I was number 1. I was number 1 after Mariah.
You still number 1. I didn't know what it was. Number 1. You still number 1 in my heart.
You was 1A.
There you go.
No, I was actually 2A because Mariah was 1, so I was 2A.
Mashaka, what's good, bro? I before we sign out, what's your final synopsis on this one, Chris?
I don't feel that you should have to choose between your spouse and your best friend. You have 2 different relationships with them, right? So unless the 2 relationships can coincide together, they can be separate. You do not your best friend and your spouse don't have to even talk to each other to tell the truth. Because I rarely speak to any of my fiance's friends. Like, hey, how you doing? When I see them, and then that's it for the rest of the time I'm there. Like, there's nothing for us to conversate about. I don't need to know what you was doing. You don't need to know what I was doing. We don't need to conversate.
Well,
I'll keep it cordial.
Before Chris gives his final synopsis, at the end of the poll, it was 67% said that they would not give up their best friend for their spouse. 33% said that they would. So the numbers look kind of crazy right there.
No, I can feel it. I can feel it. Because
like, maybe I'm not letting go my best friend for you. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you, but I don't love you that much.
Maybe they weren't really thinking spouse. Maybe they were just thinking about a significant other, like your boyfriend.
It could be the girlfriend. Yeah, the girlfriend.
Or the girlfriend. So they was like, nah, because this bitch been rocking with me forever. She got, whatever. But until that one man coming in your life or that one woman, and then next thing you know, she's like, but I love him and he loved me. Can we just have a one big happy family? No, bitch. I don't share. So both of y'all gotta go at this point. Y'all can have each other.
Final synopsis, Chris?
I don't have the energy to maintain multiple relationships where it's just drama and negative energy. So I'll rock with my wife because she's my wife. And if somebody's my friend, they'll be my friend no matter what. That's just my opinion. And so if things don't work or something changes in the future, we should still be able to be friends no matter what. But if I got to put them on timeout or I got to separate to work on my relationship, or if there's something there that makes my wife feel uncomfortable, then I'm going to have to evaluate the situation and take care of my wife. That's just what
Amen. I feel you, Chris. You know what? That was good. What are you about to say? Please say something. Please say something good, bro. Please. Because Dawn's usually out here for the bullshit. Shits and giggles. Shits and giggles, Dawn.
Listen. I agree with Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
I agree with Chris. Totally. But, there'll always gotta be that but. If you are in a girlfriend-boyfriend type relationship, no, I would have to say, like, honestly, your best friend should still be your ride or die. No matter
what if we're in this relationship working towards marriage? What happens then?
It's called boyfriend and girlfriend. That means there's not 100% chance that we're gonna get married. I don't know you that well. I gotta get to know you. You gotta put that time in that work, girl.
I was a girlfriend for a whole 17 years. If we wasn't working towards marriage, nigga, I don't know what we were.
See, that's what I'm telling you right there. Because you put in that work, right? That's a different situation. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure if he has a female best friend, your spouse has a female best friend.
Where that bitch come from?
They just rocking. They still rocking.
Now where she come from?
What do you mean? Where she came from?
Where she come from? And tell her she better go back where she came from. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
That man is entitled to have a female best friend.
No, because he is the man that told me that men and women can't be friends, so he is not entitled to have a female best friend.
I disagree with that's something I disagree with. I think men and women can be best friends.
He got a female best friend. I'll be like, and her name better be Ronisha, because that's it.
That's not right. That's not right.
Rainbow Ronisha, that is it. That better be her name, because that is the only female best friend you are allowed to have.
Why?
Because that man told me that men and women can't be friends. If he didn't say
maybe he just meant that for you. Maybe he just meant that for you.
Well, it's meant for his ass too. This ain't a double standard. It ain't what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. The gander wanted too, then. God damn it. I could have a male best friend then.
Hell no.
Yeah, damn liar.
I don't trust them niggas.
I'd be like, all right, well then that's my brother.
See, now that nigga gotta get catch too. God damn. But yo, I definitely want to.
All right, that's my brother.
I definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. Oh, before we go, Chris, tell them what they need to know about you, bro.
Yeah, tomorrow tune into the Chris and Nina Real Estate Podcast. We're gonna be talking about the daily challenges of running a real estate company. Also, we got a special guest coming through talking about running the Airbnb in New York. She needs our support, so please tune in so we can support her and also fight the city. They're trying to get rid of Airbnbs. They don't want people to have them.
Oh, where? Here in New York?
Yeah. They want.
I was gonna say because they can't get rid of them shits. I'm gonna get me an Airbnb when I leave this thing.
Yeah. Like people, so you don't have to have a long-term tenant. You could do short-term tenants with Airbnb. Yeah.
So definitely. Also, I want to announce off the rip, starting in September, Chris is gonna have another show, which is a sports podcast show that I think this network been needing. So I'm proud of Chris.
Is this gonna be Chris?
Nah, I have a friend of mine. I play AAU basketball with a couple of like street legends, and then I also have the head coach for the Queens College basketball team. He's going to be on the show. So, but we're going to talk all sports, but basketball will be our bread and butter. It will be.
Oh well, let me tell my fiance because he's an AAU coach, and he's very heavy in the basketball. His father's a basketball coach.
Yeah.
His uncle was two of his uncles were professional basketball players.
So look, there you go. That could be one of your first guests.
Yeah.
So let's get that going. See how we keep this in the family? We keep the family rolling, man.
I cook them some pork chops. You know what I'm saying? Like
pork chops. I cook the pork chops. It's a steak. I need a steak, Chris.
Oh, steak. No, that's for you. For him, pork chops.
No, he don't eat beef. He don't eat beef or pork, chicken or salmon, lamb chops. Right. He like a good lamb.
Yeah. Okay.
That's skinny ass number, right? Okay, all right. Anyway.
He ain't skinny. He's not skinny. He's fat.
No, I'm talking about you.
I love to eat. I'm fat on the inside. My insides are fat. I'm sorry. I'm about to go make some pork chops after we get off.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Once again, you already know the industry. Come on after this. That is where we talk hip hop culture by my boy Chino. Shout out to him. And yo, listen, you already know it's the Evening Rush. We're gonna miss y'all for a couple of weeks. This is the season finale. We'll be back in season 3 in 2 weeks. And we got some more surprises. We're gonna have some more guests. What was your greatest moment of season 2, Rainbow?
The Bill Duke interview.
That was your greatest moment.
It was.
We did interview a legend, man. Yo, we had so many great interviews this
we did
season.
We really did.
We had a lot of great interviews. Shout out to Winter. Shout out to Chino. Shout out to damn, we did so many. I can't even.
I'm like, shout out to Bob.
Yeah, Bob Baldwin.
Thanks for having me on.
Shout out to shout out to all our guest hosts, Chris, Mashaka, Shone, Martine. The list go on. Like we had I definitely want to thank all of y'all. TK, you already know the new family members that we done made. Annie, Pussy Talk.
CL.
Damn, we appreciate all of y'all, man. Like,
it's too many people to even mention.
Yeah, honestly, we just want to get better. We just want to get better. Season 3, like I said, more guests, more funny moments, more Dawn and Rainbow. We here for y'all. Y'all here for us. Even the Rush Network. You already know what it is, man. And of course, as always, none of this would be possible without my boy Fresh. I love you, bro. You already know I went through an emotional moment with him a couple weeks ago because, damn, Yo, it's hard to
It was
know.
hard.
Too.
It's hard.
It's hard, boy. But yo, new sponsors. Let's see them. Come on, guys. Let's get your businesses out there. If you have small businesses, hit us up. We'll take care of it. Don't forget, the 20th, ACACSAS, a cause of concern, a solution. Baisley Park, back to school drive. Bring the kids out. This time, bring them with more costumes. I want to see more costumes out there. You know what I'm saying? Bring your kids out with some Spider-Man costumes, because I
think they said it was too hot.
Yeah, it was too hot. Yeah, you're right.
It was hot as hell that day.
So, but that's all right. Bring the kids out. Get some book bags. Get some pencils.
Just put a cape on them.
Anything you need for your kids, we're going to be giving it out there at Baisley Pond Park, 155th Street, Spots Boulevard, 12 to 4. First come, first serve. So you already know how that go. And yo, you already know what it is, man. It's the evening rush.
Rush Wednesday.
Oh, shout out to DJ GMS. Bro, I caught half of the show, the joint today. I'm sorry, I was so tired and exhausted. But from what I heard, it was phenomenal. So make y'all sure. And GMF will now be moving to Friday. So you have Batman Benny on Wednesday. You have GMF Fridays. You already know what it is, man. So, yo, it's the evening rush, man. I'll check y'all later. Peace. My nephew told me I'm a king and that crown fitted. You can catch me in 1,000.